Hello everybody, I'm Daniel Maddox, and I'm just saying. I was really thinking about the Illuminati today, and I was wondering, the difference between them and animals in nature. And I was just like, well, what do the Illuminati have in common with any of us? You know what I mean? Like, the way they act, like by behavior. And it seems to me that the Illuminati are like nothing found in nature. Like, they're decisive, tactical, like full spectrum dominance, fluoride in the water, everything, chemtrails, GMOs, soft kill of all kind, the mind control and mass media and just lies and total lies, and like there's nothing else in nature that does this like this pervasively, and does everything so well planned out. And so I was just thinking how that sets them apart. And are they all like sociopaths that they have no feelings, or are they just all caught up in some crazy plan that they dreamed up one night, and then they're all like drunk on power, and they've succeeded so much so far, and they've already, their whole family's drenched in blood, they can't go back now, kind of thing. I mean, there's so many scenarios that really could be going on, you know. And so what does that mean? I mean, either way, it's good to get into their headspace, to try to dissect what it is, the Illuminati as an animal. Like, what does it mean to be an Illuminati? Like, we're talking about like Council on Foreign Relations, or the Royal Institute of International Affairs, or any of the Cecil Rhodes groups, or we're talking about like the mega corporations, the corporatocracy, just like the mega rich, super mega rich, wanting to, institute these depopulation programs and on and all these things that they want. So, or maybe it's just a mix of all of it, and it's just true evil in the form of greed, and just like adversity makes men, and then what is it? Adversity makes men, and just like wealth creates demons, kind of thing, and then strife creates real strong individuals and real people, and then but like gluttony and all that stuff just leads excess, overage, basically anything that goes over, and then removes us from the meaning of work, or the meaning of life, or the true connection with the people, the original religions, the one, common law and all that stuff that really made us as a species for so long, has now been replaced by this other like invasive code in the cultural genetics that wants to completely control us and drive us down this road, this terrifying nightmare known as the New World Order. The Georgia Guidestones, look that up. That's where they have the rules and the things that they need to create this new order. The Communist Manifesto and all that too, and the fake left, and that all ties into Cecil Rhodes as well. So anyways, I began thinking about it, and these are all the things that I started tying in. And so, you got a question. You always got a question. Somebody tells you something. Nope. Look it up yourself, I mean, unless it's like a math class, well, you should still be looking it up, but you know what I mean? Like, mathematicians can be trusted. It's just the people who pay the mathematicians can't be trusted. And that's the other thing, like, if you want to add math into this really quickly, like, just the cold-blooded, calculated things that they do, and what are the odds of us surviving the New World Order if they have all this technology, so on and so forth. You know what, I think that a lot of people, this isn't like a totally cohesive, undisturbed New World Order. Everybody's on the same, back room smoking cigars and shaking hands, cloak and dagger type stuff. Not like that, but, yeah, you get it. So they're not all as powerful as people think, and there's splinter groups. There's always splinter groups. And these splinter groups are not as stupid, or the people, they're on the same team, but they have plans within plans to just in case these people go too nutty, because I don't believe all of them are insane. I just believe a lot of them are getting caught up. A lot of good people are just found themselves in the network, and the ones that wake up, they're among us. It's just like Fight Club, they're everywhere. We're your cooks. We guard you while you sleep, kind of stuff. To quote Fight Club. And so that's what we're getting, and it's not hopeless in my calculation of the situation. Because of course they could release bioweapons and everybody dies. Well, who's to say that there aren't people on the same team that have created anti-nuclear weapon devices or whatever, or bioweapon nullifiers or whatever else kind of crazy technology, you don't know. And maybe that's being overly optimistic, thinking that there's these people like, an Avenger group or something like that comes in, swoops in to save the day. But you know what, in the end of the day, there's survival instinct, even for the crazies and for the people, the not so crazies working under them. So that's just how I see it. And so always question is my advice, and always be thinking about, where does the money come from? And what does that mean? And who's really supporting what? And who, no matter what people are saying, what are they doing? Like, this is my bit with Obama supporters and such, is, okay, are you actually seeing the results of what he's done? Besides the welfare, and besides these programs that are designed to help, like Obamacare, which is the scam artist's dream of the century. It's a total nightmare of a program. It's a total lie, and it's just scamming people. It's mass fraud. Nobody's been able to sign up. All the people that are, their premiums are doubling, tripling, quadrupling, so on and so forth, and it's a big scam. And Obama's like changing the law all these times unilaterally by himself, like, oh, I got a pen, and I got a phone, and with these things I will subvert the Constitution. That's what he basically just said. In short, I'm subverting the Constitution right now. I'm subverting it. Done. And, because I can, is what he's saying right now. And he's using these little flim-flam things within the law, or people are just not willing to indict him. They're not willing to say, this is illegal, you're going to jail. And it's completely, we're beyond it being, oh, well, it's not really illegal, or he's doing it for the country. BS. It's BS. The guy is murdering, he's strangling the life out of America, and people don't even realize, and the Obama supporters are so lost in the dream of this black messiah. I'm sorry, and I gotta say it, but that's what they call it. They think that Barack Obama's the next JC, and it's just not the case. Not the case. Not at all. It's quite the opposite, actually. He's a puppet. He's a complete puppet. He's not making any of these decisions. It's not as if he's responsible for this. He's just the greatest weapon used against us in terms of this totally in-crowd, pop, hipster, guy that identifies with all those groups, all those subgroups, and more. So, like I said, always question. I'm Daniel Maddox, and I'm just saying.